welcome back to my Creative Chronic Life, and today I am back with a weekly plan with me in my Hobonichi Techo Cousin A5 planner. That is a mouthful, isn't it? This is my cover for my Hobonichi planner, and it's from the Inspired Stories. It's in the sage green. I absolutely love it. We will turn the pages. I have just filmed a plan with me for the month of March, and I'm using the same kit. I decided I liked the kit and we're going to use the same kit. You'll have to excuse the mess. So we've got this here. And the kit is called Find Beauty, and it is from Harrietwrightdesigns, and I picked this up in the advent calendar last year. I had to think about that because I wasn't quite sure. So what I wanted to do is a couple of things. Just going to gather the items. So of course we have the functional kit, which I've already showcased on my channel when I did the unboxing. We have a journal kit, which I don't think is right for this page, and then we have a full kit here, which is the standard vertical kit you can get from Harrietwrightdesigns. Now we've got enough to keep us going through the weeks, but I wasn't quite sure if it's going to fit or not, so I thought we could figure that out together. Because usually what I would do is I would what's the word, I would try and use this in an A5 wide planner, but I think, yeah, they're just going to fit. So I think what I want to do is I want to start off with one of these. So we've got 1 week, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously that goes into the 31st, so that's going to be April. So we can use 4 of these currently for these pages. I think that would be quite good, and then we could use a lot of like the functional items. Like I mentioned in my catch up with me, I apologize if it seems to be focusing in and out. I'm not quite sure why it does that, but hopefully that's okay and you saw what I needed to share. So I think I'll be going to using these along with this washi tape, and then I also have, of course, like the standard, you know, weekdays and things like that. So I'll use as much as I can within the first couple of weeks. Now I may not show everything just because it becomes like a long repetitive video, so I might just showcase a couple of pages and then come off camera and then film, like do the rest and then just show you at the end. I think that might be better, just because then it's a little bit easier. So what I think I want to do is, first off, I want to start off and see which one would go better. I love the, like, it's the patissiere one, and then it says Find Beauty in the Small Things, which I've obviously used originally in the monthly section, so I don't want to be too repetitive. So I think I'm going to use this one here with a little home. Yeah, so I'm going to use that to stick that down. Got my trusty tweezers, and of course, as always, you know, I love to keep it on an angle just to make sure that I am getting my lines right, and it can be really difficult to do. Okay, and I didn't get that on camera at all. That's absolutely fine. And then I did want to use some of the washi tape, but I think what I'm going to do is give that a miss, and I'm just going to use the weekday headers because I think they will fit. Let me give it a go. Ooh, we are just about. I wonder if they will overlap. I mean, if I center that off. Yeah, okay. Change of plan. even though these are foiled and they're beautiful, I'll use them in the weekday sections. So I think what I will do instead is, I mean, we've got this beautiful gold, but again, I don't think that's a great idea. I would like to keep the gold in there. So how am I going to do this without... Okay, what about headers? Will I have to cut the headers down? You have to excuse me, it's a really warm day today and I've got such bad hiccups. Yeah, they're a bit too small. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to go back to my washi strip and then go over with just some generic weekday headers. I was hoping that I didn't have to do that, but I guess that's what we're going to do now. Does it matter that it's overlapped? I don't think so. Okay. I think I prefer it just a little bit on the higher side than the lower side. So the reason why I wanted to use this kit, I did mention it previously in the monthly plan with me, but of course I know that some people like to watch just like the weekly sections and maybe not the monthly because they need some ideas and things like that. I wanted to use what I already had at home. I didn't want to go out and purchase new kits or like Hobonichi related kits. I wanted it to be something that I've already got at home, and I wanted to kind of make sure that I am testing my brain as such to be a little bit more versatile. I was looking at kits that I could print out at home, so you know, like the digital kits that you can get for Hobonichi online. It's mainly US that have the kits, which is fine. It's just that I really wanted to have something a little bit like more easy for me to be able to use. But then when I sat down and I had a think about it, and I was like, you know what, hang on a minute, I'm sure I've got kits that I could use already at home. Now don't mind me, I'm just going to lower this down just a little bit, and if you can see, I'll try and move it forward, only because, wait a minute, have another idea altogether. What if I use one of these little scalloped edges okay, and then I found a quarter box. Let's use this one. Okay, and then under the quarter box, so I did the little scallop quarter box, and then under the quarter box I'll put this full box. Yeah, I like that a lot better. And then what I could do is I could just add like a March script or something here. Okay. I always seem to ruin the edges. I can't quite recall what I was saying. Yeah, about using a Hobonichi kit, and then I thought, hang on, let me look at home and see what I've already got. And then I decided that I was going to just use the leftovers. Well, they're not leftovers, but like use things that I've already got at home. So the easiest thing for me to use at home are these kind of full kits that I can use across all of my planners. I know that seems a bit repetitive, but at the moment I really don't have the kind of mind space to want to be able to think about having different kits and different planners. Seems a bit wasteful, seems a bit not necessary, and I really feel like that it would serve me better if I just used what I already had at home. So I've got a couple of these kits where I've got functional kit, I've got journal kits matching with like the weekly kits that would be used for like memory planning, things like that. So I thought, well, let's start off with that today. Let's see how we can use it and what we can make of it, and then moving forward we can see if that's something that's going to work for us. And not only that, I'm used to the layout of these type of kits, so because I'm comfortable with using them, it might be easier for me to recall, like, oh, this is how I prefer things, this is how I enjoy things. Now here underneath here, is that straight or is that me? I think that's a little bit wonky. And usually you can't really lift up sticker kits so many times. This is like my third time now, and these are Harrietwrightdesigns stickers, and they're always so beautiful, always so velvety, so soft, and for some reason they seem to lift up perfectly with the Hobonichi paper. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really love the idea of like a Hobonichi planner, things like that, but I do miss my memory planning. I really do miss it. And I know this is pretty much same or similar, should I say, but I just feel like that maybe it would have been a bit, I should have stuck to one planner at least, if that makes sense. I should have decided, well, hang on a minute, I'll change one planner this year, not just change all my planners. So what I did was I went for this Hobonichi one. I then decided that I would also change and add another Hobonichi, which is a weekly one for like a finance planner. And then I decided after that point, I was like, oh well, you know what, hang on a minute, I think what I want to do is I would like to add another planner which I've not used before, and I picked up the Rosy Life planner, and I decided that that would be a good idea for me to use too. In hindsight, I don't think it was, but we're here now. There's really not much I can do because I am going to continue to use what I have at home, finish what I've got, and then maybe next year as time changes. So we've got important and reminder. Concentrate without showing you what I'm trying to do by the looks of it. And then I think I'll use one of these little scalloped pieces to just add there, just to kind of break that up. Okay. Oh, I think that's so cute. I like how that turned out. Do you need a March script, which I'll just take out now? I was thinking I had some foiled ones, but the only problem with the foiled ones is that I don't know how I feel about just using them for like these type of days. I'm not quite sure. We'll see in a moment. I think that would work out better, wouldn't it? And that's also from Harrietwrightdesigns. I think I'm just going to take the March script and then put this back in where I'm finding it. Otherwise, when I go to look for them again, I'm not going to remember where they were from. Now I do have some floral elements right here, which I think would go really pretty. Which I'm just going to add across, and then just put that right underneath. Yeah, like that a lot. Okay, and then did I just have some date dots? I did, because I used the other ones from March. I think first, second, so we start on the 3rd, and these little date dots are from the see-through, transparent should I say, from Little Bloom Papery. I've been trying to do a little bit more planning where I talk a little bit more, but in the past couple of videos I've had some topics to talk about, and then I start talking about them, and then what happens is a little way through, when I'm concentrating, I forget what I was talking about. So then it looks like that I'm having conversations but not finishing them. So what I've been doing is just going over them and just adding video music over, which is a bit silly. But I think mainly the only topic I was talking about today is just not purchasing more than what I need and using what I have. So that's my aim. I'm already, I think, covered, if I'm really honest. We're in March now. If I use like functional full kits and journal kits, I think I have up until at least a minimal enough kits to last me the end of the year. Maybe towards December I might struggle because I don't have a lot of December kits, but I have so many, and I mean so many kits from like winter, autumn time. I'm just going to turn that up for now that we're almost on, let's see, I'm not quite sure what time it is. Yeah, we're almost 4:45, so it's starting to get dark here now. So this is the completed page, and this is our first week in March. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on, but I think right now I'm going to end this video here. I may take some pictures and just add some clips in afterwards, like toward the end of the video as I'm saying goodbye, because I don't think I can film all of this. It's getting dark, so I'm going to do most of it off camera, take some pictures tomorrow, and then when I go to edit the video I'll be able to show you like what the weeks look like. After this video I am going to go ahead and do like my monthly dashboard page, which is, let's find March, which is this one here. So monthly dashboard page, that'll be a video, and then everything else I'm going to do off of camera. So we have our March foil elements, we've got our little home here, we've got important, a reminder, we've got our weekday kind of like, sometimes people track these for like lunches and dinners. I just trying to track what I got done that day or what I need to, because as we're filming this we're now middle of the week, yeah, so I've only got 2 days to catch up on. So I will be doing a catch up possibly for TikTok maybe, or a couple of reels. I'll just fill them out as we're going along. I would like to do like a weekly view, but I might do that towards the end because I can't seem to plan all of this out and then go back and plan out the end as well. It just makes it like too repetitive of a video. But yeah, I thought I would pop back on and show you all of the completed pages. I'm absolutely loving how this turned out. I haven't managed to use like a full type of kit in the Hobonichi as yet, but now it's getting me excited to think about all of the other kits that I've got available. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I think that's how we're going to end the video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. If you would like to see anything specific, or you'd like to see a more in-depth video of something, again, leave a comment box below. If you don't like to comment on YouTube and you want to contact me on my other social media accounts, you can go ahead and do that at Mycreativechroniclife. You can find me on TikTok, Threads app, Facebook and Instagram, and you can also find me on MCCL Book Talk and Fable if you are a book reading lover. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time.